What is up, guys? PieMuffin here, and we are back with some more Trails of Cold Steel. Now, before we get started into what we are doing, the reason we're at the title screen is because I wanted to explain that, and that you kind of saw this sometimes with the previous games, but on a lesser scale, the characters that appear on the main screen change as you progress through the story. The more party members you get that you've gotten to use, and so on, will appear here. So as you can see, we have Reen, Alisa. Even though we haven't gotten to play as Alisa yet, she's here. She's actually there from when you first start. Actually, I don't remember, like, right when you start the game, I don't remember who was there. I think it's just Reen and Alisa they show there. But then, of course, we have Elliot and Gaius here as well on the moving train. So I guess every time that it changes, whenever I'm booting up the game, because obviously I could do long bulk recordings where I don't go back to the main screen and then it changes. I've had that happen just playing the games on my own, where I'll do like several chapters in one sitting and I never got to see what the main screen had. But this will become a normal thing for the games moving forward. You know, whatever they have for the main screen changes as you progress through the story. So let's continue on our day activities, or whatever you want to call it. Last time we got roped into helping the student council. Sarah basically made it seem like Reen was really eager to help with student council work. So he got roped into that whole situation because he's such a nice guy. And so now it is that night. It is the night of April 17th. It is a Saturday. And all we have to do before we end off for the night is hand out these textbooks that we have to give everybody. So let's go to everyone's room one by one, and I guess we'll go in order, 202. This will also let us know who's staying in what room as well. You know, kind of a similar thing to what we had with the SSS building, where, you know, Randy, Ellie, and Tio all had their own rooms. It's kind of a similar setup here, where all of the students that are part of Class 7 stay in this little dormitory. So, let's see. Oh, we don't even knock. We just go right in. All right, so Elliot's room right next to Reen. I guess that makes sense. Hi there, Reen. Something the matter? Toa gave me Class 7 student notebooks to hand out earlier, so I'm just going around delivering those. Here's yours, Elliot. Reen handed Elliot his student notebook. Ooh, thanks. Anyway, were you playing the violin in here? Sorta, it's pretty late, so I wasn't really playing per se, just doing the fingering and motions. The wind orchestra isn't meeting tomorrow, so I thought I should get in some practice tonight instead. Wow, you're really into your music, huh? I can't imagine most people being that invested in their hobbies. Your room's chock full of musical stuff, too. Haha, it's not that much, honestly. I mean, it's like everything. It'd be nice if the walls in these dorms were a bit more soundproof, though. Then I'd be able to play all night without bothering anyone. Spoken like a true music nerd. Yeah, what do you mean it's not that much? Okay, you've got, I mean, are all these aren't all violins, right? I guess they are. No, but what's the bigger one called? The bigger one's not just a violin, right? It's not a cello. I forget. It might be. I don't remember. It's been a very long time since I did music in school myself, so the names of all these instruments kind of escape me. But these are definitely the, like, bigger variety. Like, obviously he's got the small violin right there. He's got his music sheet over here. Very, very cool. All right, let's see who's next door. I'm going to guess this is Gaius, I would assume. Oh, no, it's Eustace. Oh, of course, they're not going to have Eustace and Machias right next door to each other. Who's there? It's me, Reen. I've got your student notebook here. Very well. You have my thanks. Don't mention it. Mind if I ask what you're up to? I was simply reading. Oh, what kind of book? A biography I borrowed from the library. Why must I indulge in your mundane little questions, huh? While we may live in the same dorm, the two of us are perfect strangers. Your proximity to me does not give you license to intrude on my private life. You're right. I'm sorry about that. Pay it no mind. Also, I suggest you be more mindful of when and to whom you volunteer your time. Otherwise, people will be more than happy to simply use you at every turn. He's not wrong. Was that meant to be a warning? He doesn't seem like an easy guy to make friends with, that's for sure. But maybe he's got a good heart. Yeah, I don't think he's a horrible person. And of course, we can't just barge into his room. So I'm guessing over here is... Yep, okay. We got Gaius over here with his... oh, he's got his canvas over here. I guess he can practice painting at night. What else does he have? We didn't really get a good look at Eustace's room, unfortunately. But it did seem pretty extravagant. Safe to say this probably isn't alcohol. And then this is a very interesting kind of drape they have here. Did Elliot have the same thing in his room? I don't believe so. No, he didn't. So I wonder if that's something for Gaius specifically. Maybe something from his home. Evening, Rain. What's up? Actually, I was just looking for you. Everyone's in their rooms. I've got your student notebook here. Here you go. Oh, I was wondering when that'd come. Thanks. Sorry to make you go out of your way to deliver it. Wouldn't it have been easier? I mean, I guess the students get to look at it, you know, tonight. But I guess wouldn't it have been easier when, like, everyone's in class the next day just to hand them out then? Oh, well. Your room's got a really distinctive feel to it, though. What's that? Oh, I'm gonna get an answer. There you go. What's that hanging on the wall? It's a sort of ornament made in the Nord Highlands. I thought it'd be a nice way to bring the spirit of my homeland along with me. I believe we've actually heard of the Nord Highlands in the previous games. I forget when and where, but I'm pretty sure it's been mentioned. I see, it really does give the whole room an exotic feel. You've got your brushes out too, so I'm guessing you're going to spend tomorrow painting? Yeah, I'm planning to head over to the art club. Feel free to come along if you feel like it. Haha, will do. Well, at least Rean has a couple of friends right off the bat. You know, Gaius and Elliot seem to be his bros at this point. Yep, and I guess this is obviously the last boy, so Machias. Should be Machias' room. Yeah, as far away, in terms of, like, the boys' rooms, as far away from Eustace as possible. Besides the room that seems to be across from Rean's that doesn't seem to have anyone in it. Who is it? It's me, Rean. I've got something here for you. I'll be right there. Sorry to make you go to all that trouble. Oh, don't worry about it. Were you in the middle of studying there? Sorry if I interrupted you. No need to be sorry for that. How did you know I was studying, though? You've got pencil marks all over the sides of your hands. Well then, you should make sure to do plenty of studying yourself. You don't want to find yourself falling behind. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Most of our classes seem like they'll be pretty hard, too. Agreed. Besides, it'll be a chance to show up those snobby upper-class students. Yeah, that's why you're really doing it. I'll see you tomorrow, then. Yeah, good night. We don't get a look in his room, either. Maybe later. Alright, so, I assume the girls are upstairs, then? I think I was right. This room seems to be empty, so does this one. Yeah, I guess, you know, there's 4 girls and 4 boys. Minus Rean, it's 4 and 4. You know, minus the character you play as. Mainly. Alright, I'm gonna guess this is Alisa. This is awkward. I don't know if we should be going to her room. I need to give Alisa her student notebook, too. Right, here goes. Who is it? It's me, Rean. What do you want? What are you even thinking coming to some innocent girl's room this late at night? Okay, good point. I wouldn't under normal circumstances, but there's something I need to give you. Rean explained that Toa asked him to hand out everyone's student notebooks. Oh. Okay, wait a moment. Hurry up and hand it over. Okay, just hold on a second. Rean took out Alice's notebook. It should be this one. Let's see. Alisa, right? Don't read that, okay? Guess, they don't want, she doesn't want Rean knowing her last name, I guess. Can't let my guard down around you for a second, can I? Sorry, I can't tell which notebook is which without looking inside. I really didn't mean any harm. Or so you say. Anyway, that's all you want, isn't it? Good night, then. Yep, well, okay. Jeez. Guess I'll have to back off for tonight. But it seems R is just an initial. I didn't finish R-E-I is what we saw. I didn't finish reading her full name before she snatched it out of my hands, though. Is there a reason she's hiding it? Maybe a last name she doesn't want people knowing? Alright, who's in 303? This should be Laura's room, okay. Hey, Laura, are you in there? Is that you, Rean? I'll be right there. Thank you for taking the time to deliver it to me. Don't worry about it. What were you doing anyway? You didn't hear me knocking and you're covered in sweat. I was just practicing with a wooden sword. I must have been so focused on my practice I didn't hear you knock it first. That's some concentration, alright. Maybe I should do some practicing when I get back to my room too. Haha, you certainly don't want to neglect your training. I'd enjoy it if I had someone to duel with sometime. Well then, good night. Good night. I mean, they're both practitioners of the sword in some regards, so they'd be good practice partners. Alright, so this is either going to be Fee or Emma. Alright, Emma it is. Yes, who is it? It's me, Rean. Do you have a moment? Rean, I'll be right there. So the only kind of, like, not nice receptions we've gotten so far is with Eustace and then with Alisa. Eustace, obviously, because it's just, that's how he is. And then Alisa because of the incident. Hee hee, thank you. Oh, on an unrelated note, how are you planning to spending the day tomorrow? I'm thinking I'll help out the student council. How about you? I plan on looking at some more clubs. I haven't seen what the culture clubs have to offer yet, so I'll be visiting them tomorrow. Oh, right, joining a club does sound like a good idea. Let me know if any of them seem really good. Alright, I will. Also, I do hope you're able to make up with Alisa soon. Haha, did you hear us just now? Well, you weren't exactly quiet. I think Alisa still needs to sort out her feelings about everything. But don't worry, I'm sure it will all work out in the end. Thanks. Good night, Emma. Good night. Thank you for bringing me my notebook, too. Does no one have any, like, casual clothes? I mean, I don't really remember one way or another, but... Alright. This should be Fee's room. Who's there? It's me, Rean. I've got something here for you. Coming. Rean handed Fee her student notebook. Cheers. Yawn. Oh, were you asleep? I didn't mean to wake you up. It's fine. Haha, I'm surprised you went to sleep this early, though. I mean, we just had dinner. I didn't have anything else to do. You done? Yeah, just wanted to give you the notebook. Right. And that's it. She's a unique one, that girl. I wonder how she ended up a student here anyway. Alright, well that's everybody, right? Yep, return to your room and go to sleep. I guess we could check downstairs and see if Sarah's around. She did say she was going to spend her day off drinking, so, I mean, why wouldn't you start tonight? Like I said, you really can't beat an ice-cold beer after work. Isn't that a wine bottle? No, wait, maybe you can with 2 ice-cold beers. Have you been drinking all night? At least try not to fall asleep here, okay? I don't want you to catch a cold. Don't you worry your pretty little head about me. I'm indestructible. Especially since I've got the day off tomorrow. You say that like it totally excuses your entire night of drinking. Well, anyway, you were nice enough to take on some work for the student council, so that's a load off my shoulders. I'm looking forward to seeing how you perform tomorrow. Right. Wow, she went from plastered to bastard in the blink of an eye. Looks like there's a lot more to her than I thought. And I believe there's not anyone else in here, right? I mean, we haven't really gotten a... Oh, we can't go in there, apparently. This looks like kind of like the storage area. So what is this, Sarah's room? Unless Sarah stays in one of the upstairs. And then this is where everyone eats, you know, cafeteria area. Cool. I probably shouldn't go out this late at night. Aw, but I want to see the stars. Oh well. I guess for now we should just head back to the room. Oh wait, no, so if Sarah... So does that mean this is her room? Yep, Instructor Sarah's room is locked. Wonder what's in there. And then there's a vacant room right here. Yep. Alright, time to head to bed. Should I call it a day? Yep. The date should only go, yep, one day, because obviously it's our free day. Not so free for Rean. Obtain student council tasks, April. And look, it's exactly like our Bracer quests. And a little more like the SSS support requests as well. You know, you've got your ones that are required to end the day. And then, of course, you've got your optional one. But, of course, as much as we can, we are going to try and do all of them. Client is Colette. Not Tails Colette. She is a first year from class 4. She dropped her student notebook. She can't find it. She'll be in the student union building on the first floor. Okay. Orbital delivery from George. Second year from class 3. Orbital tech. He needs someone to deliver everything. Okay. Also, he's going to be in that small building we saw next to the student union building. And then the principal has a request. Old schoolhouse mystery required. I have reason to believe strange phenomena has been occurring in the old schoolhouse of late. Okay. Combat ready students, so us. Okay. Cool. One from the principal, one from the engineering club, and hey, one from another first year. I certainly wasn't expecting a request from the principal as one of my very first assignments. I hope I don't screw it up. I'm curious about the one from engineering club too. Sounds interesting. Well, I've got all day, so let's just dive in, I guess. Okay. Yep, quests. All that stuff. Yep, they're basically saying that you receive 2 bonding points about bonding events. So this is going to be a new thing for us in this playthrough series. On free days, special events can be triggered with certain classmates and sub-characters. These are called bonding events. 1 point will be consumed each time you view an event, but your bond with that character will be strengthened. When the time of day advances to evening, all daytime bonding events and quests will no longer be available. In exchange, you will receive 1 bonus point, which can be used to trigger an evening exclusive bonding event. So, pretty much as it sounds, you can spend these bonding events to get little cutscenes with characters. So, obviously, you can't get them all every playthrough, so you have to pick and choose which characters you want to spend time with. And then, like it said, Rean's relationship with that character will increase. This will become a staple moving forward, specifically in the Cold Steel games. After the Cold Steel games, they do still have a technical... This isn't a spoiler or anything. They still technically have bonding events, but they're called Connect events. But they're a little bit different than how they are here. These focus more on Rean's relationship with each one of these characters, whereas the Connect events are just kind of like side stories. When we get to the next arc, so to speak. But yeah, so let's get moving. I guess it didn't really matter to explain Connect events since we won't be playing those games on the channel at least for probably another year and a half. But when we get there, we can revisit that. The weather's beautiful today. Right then, let's head out. At the center of Trista is a shopping district. You can purchase a variety of items in the stores there. Yep. Brand's General Goods stocks ingredients and accessories. Lesage is a boutique selling clothing, footwear, and accessories, so armor. Keen's Bookstore sells reading materials such as newspapers and obviously books. Kirsch's Cafe and Inn stocks food items. You can also pay a small fee to rest here and restore your CP. You can now use the square button to access the quick travel menu. Yeah, so you can fast travel around the city, or town, rather. I'm not a huge fan of using that, as a lot of people probably know from when I was playing Zero. I'd much rather, in most cases, just walk everywhere. Alright, well, our optional quest is obviously at the Student Union place, but we also can look at these, you know what? I think for the rest of this video, let's do the connect, or bonding events, rather. How do I, Oh, here we go. This is how we can see who is where. So, the characters with the exclamation points will be the ones you can do bonding events with. So we've got Machias over here. We've got Elliot. So Machias and Elliot are the only ones here, and everyone else is at the academy. So it looks like we have 3 characters we can choose to do it with. So, I think let's go with Elliot, and then let's go with Laura for the 2 points we have currently. So, Elliot's right here. He's staying in his room, it seems. So let's head back to the dorm. Odds are, I'm probably going to end up choosing the same bonding events that I did when I first played this game, because when I first played it, I just chose based on how much I liked the character, you know, early on character design and just what their personality is like. But, I don't know, maybe there will be some differences. We'll see. Phew. You're looking pretty busy there, Elliot. Yeah, I just got some packages from home. Heavy ones at that. I just carried them up here. I'm already totally beat. Haha, I can believe it. Seems like there's food in one of these, too, so I should probably look through them. Well, I am already here. Should I give him a hand? Yeah. You look like you could use a hand. Mind if I help out? Really? You would? Well, I'd sure appreciate it. Breen and Elliot began sorting out the packages that Elliot received from home. Oh, well, we're done with about half of them now. Haha, I didn't expect there to be quite this much of everything. There has to be a month's worth of food here, not to mention a bunch of clothes and other daily necessities. I didn't expect this either, and now I feel bad for dragging you into it. My sister's way too protective of me sometimes. Oh, you got a sister? Yeah, an older one. She's always been a bit on the clingy side, too. I mean, I'm grateful that she sent me a care package, but I wish she'd tone it down a bit. I'm not a kid anymore. Haha, you mean it? I think it's kind of nice, actually. You can tell that she really cares about you. Aha, really? Oh. Elliot took out a worn-looking piece of sheet music out of the box. Is that sheet music? It looks like someone got a lot of use out of it. Yeah, I used to practice with this all the time back home. To tell you the truth, I actually wanted to enter a music academy before I ended up here. Oh, really? Then I guess joining the wind orchestra wasn't just a casual thing for you, huh? Well, I've always loved music ever since I was younger, but in the end I wasn't all that serious about it, so I ended up choosing Thor's instead of a music academy. Weird, really? Well, either way, it'd be nice to hear you play that piece sometime. Haha, sure, one of these days. Breen and Elliot returned to sorting out the packages, only getting through with the strength of their combined efforts. Your bond with Elliot strengthened. So there you go. You get link levels. It's not only for, you know, their relationship as well. It also does increase their link skills in battle, which we still have not been really introduced to yet. So eventually we'll get around to that. So there is some gameplay benefits for doing these bonding events as well. Alright, so now we'll head to the school and see where Laura is at. Oh, hello. Man, the weather's perfect today. The fish are really going to be biting today. Looks like he's a student from one of the upper classes. Hey there, haven't met you yet. You've got one of those red uniforms on, so I guess you're from class 7? That's right, my name's Reen Schwarzer. Are you a first year too? Yup, I'm Kenneth Lakelord. That's a name we've heard before. Class 2. I'm part of the Imperial Fishing Club, that's why we've heard of it. It's really laid back. You'd like it. But yeah, pleasure's all mine. Likewise, he's pretty laid back himself, especially for a noble. I take it the Imperial Fishing Club's about fishing? You catch on quick. I feel like anyone would catch on. Trista's supposed to be a great place for fishing. I hear there are a ton of different fish you can catch here. I'm just trying to figure out the right spot. Haha, seems like you're having fun at least. You've done a bit of fishing in your time, haven't you? How about giving it another shot? Well, sure, but how did you know that? Haha, just a hunch. Well, then, from one fisherman to another. Receive fishing book. Beginner rod. Are you sure I can have these? I feel kind of bad getting all this stuff for nothing. Don't even sweat it. The Imperial Fishing Club's here to spread the joy of fishing, so it's all good. You'll be starting off as a white angler, but don't think too much about that. Just fish away at your heart's content. Oh, what? Haha, just ignore that for now. It's not all that important. Oh yeah, once you've started landing some big catches, come back and talk to me. I'll trade you some cool prizes for your points. Prizes? Points? What's going on? It's like he's explaining to the player, and then Reen's just like, who are you talking to? Now that's all explained, it's time for me to head off. I've got some fish to catch. I'll be fishing at the pond on campus if you want to join me. I'm still confused about some of the stuff he said, but oh well. Still, now that I have a rod, it wouldn't hurt to start fishing again. Let's see, the label says it's made by the Lakelord Company. Wait a minute, isn't Lakelord his last name? His family must be pretty famous then, and I'd assume experts on fishing. He was over there, right? Seems like it'd be a decent fishing spot. The pond he mentioned is available too, so maybe I'll give that a shot when I have the time. You can now view the fishing tab in your notebook. Yep, you can fish a set number of times, you get angler points, okay. Guess we could try it since we're on the way to the school anyway. If I recall, I don't think I really like fishing in Cold Steel as much. It's not as simple as, yeah, it's not as simple as the previous games. Obviously, in Sky and then in Zero, all you had to do was press the button when there was a catch. And that was pretty much it. But here, they add a little more mechanics to it. So you'll press circle when you get a bite, and then you have to keep pressing the button repeatedly that is on the screen. So some of these are actually very difficult. All right. Might seem simple right now, but believe me, it gets very hard with some of the other stuff. All right, Swordtail, cool. Well, that's how fishing will work. I think just like the other times we did fishing, maybe just like once every location will be good. All right, now let's head to the school and we'll do the Laura bonding event, and then we'll probably end things off for the video. So where is she at? She is at the gymnasium. No running in the halls. So let's see where everyone is even at, actually. Academy Field has Eustace and Alisa. Gymnasium for Laura. Fee is in the courtyard, probably sleeping. Emma and Toa are over there at the Student Union building. Okay. Oh, wow, she's actually awake. The shades here is nice. Might be good for napping. Alright, then. Alright, we did see Laura doing the swimming club stuff. What's up? My old friend Alan apparently joined the fencing club, so I thought I'd pay him a little visit. It seems really busy right now, though. Wouldn't want to interrupt. Maybe I'll stop by another time. Doesn't seem that busy. There's like 4 people in here. Good day, Reen. Have you come for a swim too? Not quite. I'm surprised the swimming club's active at this time of year, though. Well, it's true that winter swimming isn't for everyone. The water is rather chilly, but I think it makes for good training. Haha, how did I know you'd say something like that? Should I stick around a bit longer? Yes. Would it be fine if I just hung out and watched the club for a while? You'll get no objections from me. In fact, you came along at the perfect time. I was just about to test my short-distance swimming speeds. Do you think you could record my times? Sure, I can do that. Pretty quick swimmer. Goal! That took you 22.34 seconds. Ew, just a so-so time. So-so? You tore across the pool. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were part fish. Haha, let's not go overboard. If I'm a fish, my father is a dolphin. In fact, he could probably outswim one. Maybe, but he's the Radiant Blade Master. His swimming prowess doesn't make yours any less amazing. No kidding, I could tell you. I could hardly take my eyes off her while she was in the water. Is there a reason you're staring at me? No, don't mind me. Ha ha ha. I take it swimming is a specialty of yours then? Perhaps more habit than specialty. Legram is located alongside a lake, and I used to swim there in the winter to train. It seems doing so has slightly improved my swimming in general. I don't know if the word slightly applies here. Given your upbringing, I initially assumed that you joined a more combat-oriented club. But I see now that even swimming can contribute to your training. That's the hope. My father once told me, there are things about the sword we can only learn by stepping outside of its shadow. I had every intention to put those swords into practice upon entering this academy. Your dedication to the sword doesn't surprise me. The way it influences so much of your life seems very you. To be honest, I'm a bit jealous. There's no need for that. You have your sword, you can do the same. I guess you're right. Forget I said anything. I see. Regardless, thank you for timing me. It seems I'll have to train even harder from here on out. Best of luck, I know you can do it. And there you go. Oh yeah, obviously Elliot got more of a boost because he was already in our party before. Alright, so that is it for our 2 bonding events right now. We'll apparently get one later. I guess for the evening bonding event, probably after we've done all our jobs. So I guess for now, that's going to be it. So next time we will, we're first going to head to talk to Colette over at the Student Union building, see what her job is about. We'll probably do that one first. Then second, we'll do the, what was the other job? I need to remember how to open, no, not that one. I'm trying to remember what button it was. What button is it to, Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, it was the orbital delivery one. So we'll probably go in reverse order. So we'll do the side story one first. Or not side story, but optional one first. Then we'll do the orbital delivery and then the old schoolhouse last. So yeah, we'll try and tackle, I think, at least 2 of these next time. At least these 2 next time, and maybe save this one for the time after that. But yeah, so that's gonna be it. Our first free day is in full swing here at Thor's Military Academy, and it seems overall Rean is having a good time so far. So that's gonna be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.